What's up, Paw Paw?
Hello.
That was a powerful segment that you just gave. Okay, so let me ask you this question: what do we have to do in order to regain our patriotism, or keep patriotism from turning into tribalism?
That's a simple matter. It seems like it's complicated, but it's not. We have a guideline that we have to use, and we cannot make exceptions to that guideline, to those guidelines. And this guideline is what we did, because we stopped teaching our children this. This is the guideline. Now, it's not complicated. It's simple. If it says each individual is entitled to one slice of cake, 1 inch thick, then that's what you get. 1 slice of cake, 1 inch thick. You don't say, well, this person is a millionaire, or this person have this, so he gets a 2-inch slice of cake. That's the problem. You tell me to obey the law and to love God, but then you don't do it. You tell a lie every turn you take. But it's okay if they tell a lie. This is where the problem comes in. When we accept a lie. When we eat the lie like pigs eating slop. You know your congressman is lying. If you don't know me, why are you believing what somebody else say? Why can't you get to know me other than on my job? So you can find out for yourself. No, I'm not going in that neighborhood because they say. I'm not talking to them because they do this. You're the problem. The man in the White House is a problem, that's true enough. The man in the governorship is a problem, that's true enough. The man in the courthouse is a problem, that's true enough. But you have the power to remove them. Now, they can either leave by the rule that's written, or we drag them out. We try to use the rule. But if they don't want to go by the rule, we use force. It's just that simple. You can't put your rule and force your unwritten lie and rule on us and get away with it. We have to stop it. Those who are receiving benefits from it is going to be harder for us to deal with because they don't want to give up them benefits. The few people who gets them, they ain't not thinking about the people who's getting sick. 200,000 Americans dying. Do you know if we say 200,000 Americans dying and it's at least 5 people in the family, how many people is that? That is suffering from these deaths. Because we don't obey the rules. We let people get up there and twist the rules and lie. You don't have anything. Show me where your life is better. I can show you where those congressmen and senators' lives and those rich people's lives have changed. Yours haven't. You've been losing. Because they practice the stuff on poor people and then they move up the ladder with it. Because they've learned how to perfect it on the poor people, and you didn't pay no attention to it when they was doing it to the poor people. But they was actually practicing on how to control you. Now they've moved up the ladder because we have allowed them to deviate from the rule so far. Deviate from the rule so far until a lot of us believe the lies ourselves. If the Constitution says we all are equal, created equal, we all supposed to have the same rule, only thing we have to do is insist upon it. By any means necessary. We have to insist upon it. We cannot afford to let people twist the rules. How can a judge get in a courtroom and say, you're a criminal, you stole a loaf of bread and a piece of meat, and give that person 20 years? And the next person comes up to the judge and says, well, you got beat when you was a kid, so he didn't know any better. So we're going to send him to probation for 2 days. How can we have a person we entrust, that we entrust these people to protect us, and you take out the weapons that we give you and shoot somebody in the back? And we accept that. We've been accepting it. Mostly white people, because you had the power. You just as guilty as them because you didn't do anything about it. Black people, you just as guilty as the white people because you sat down and allowed it to happen. You didn't get up and fight. You allowed it to happen, so your children allowed it to happen, and it goes on and on. We can't allow that to happen anymore. Otherwise, we're going to lose our nation. We're going to lose all our respect for each other through somebody else, and we don't want to do that. We don't want to lose our respect for each other, our love for each other, regardless of the color of your skin or where you're at or what state you're in, how you live your life. We have to respect that and ask for respect in return. And watch what happened. That's how this nation started off. Go out in the woods and hack your way and build your house and make your way. And others saw you do it. And they came 10 miles away and did the same thing. And you became neighbors and you shared with each other. When you went hunting, you shared with each other. When you raised crops or vegetables, you shared with each other. What happened to that? Tribalism. Not patriotism. That's what happened. Everybody became tribal. No exceptions. With no nationality or no race. You're tribal. Look at yourself. Look around you. See who's around you. Who your friends are. Who you communicate with. Who you interact with other than at work. Tribalism. We can't have that in America. We have to have the United States of a patriotic America. My right hand may be next to Canada and Montana, but it's my hand. My left hand may be in Florida, but it's my hand. Wherever my right hand is, wherever my left hand is belong to this body of the United States. And we all got to walk, breathe, and step the same to stay that way, to stay a whole body. If we're going to stay a whole body, we got to work together. That's just that simple. It's not difficult at all. What else?
Shoot, I don't have anything for that one, Paw Paw.